Hello and welcome back to Evolving Ginger Gameplay. My name is Cliffy and today we are continuing our Wessex playthrough in Crusader Kings 3. If you're joining us from the last episode, then you know we are on the precipice of a disastrous potential end to the Kingdom of England. Brittany broke away, they didn't break away, but the Duke of Brittany inherited the Kingdom of Aquitaine and is no longer our vassal. Ecgberht died, and instantly Galvey wants independence, and I cannot really stop them, unfortunately, I don't think, as they have 10,000 troops. And also East Anglia has joined in that, and I don't think I can stop him as well. I can try to sway him to stay, because at least if he stays, there's too many people trying to break away, so we are going to rally our troops and fight. I think. Did I raise all here? Let's see what happens. I don't know if we have the manpower to stop any of them. So we need a new chancellor. And we need a new steward. Let's go fight East Anglia. We'll get a claim there. I wonder if I could get an alliance with Alba. Well, the issue is that you're about to die. Is there any marriage options with you? No. What about with Lothian? Courtier. How about with you? No. Okay. Unless we have a child, then how many troops do you have? About 1,000. Let's call you in. Let's also call in our ally. We're going to need every last single troop we can get. And even then, that might not be quite enough. Alright, so our allies are joining us. We are losing some troops to attrition, unfortunately. New park for the Marshall Tree. We're already trained. We already have Gallant. So we could take envelopment towards Sappers. I think we take Serve the Crown and try to get a man's home. Well, this army's going to get there late, unfortunately, which is not ideal, because we need every last troop that we can muster. We'll have to keep an eye on Alba, see what they end up doing. Them going by land is kind of ideal, just because it'll slow them down. Our glory is widely known, and we have successfully beaten back East Anglia. Don't know exactly what they're doing up there. Let's split our armies, though. Kent is under siege, but they're splitting their army, going out to sea. We have 945 gold. I think we go ahead and hire mercenaries. Oh, Wake's Guard has been hired by us already. I had no idea. Interesting. Have they been raised? Are they part of our numbers? Okay, so We have about 2 years left with these mercenaries, which is why our numbers are even close to what they are, apparently. I could extend them. Alright, so let's wait and see. But I might need those numbers. Let's also just see where they land. If they come in to fight us in East Anglia, that would be kind of ideal. No. This is about 5,000. They have 10. So our number is 2 to 1, so we need every advantage we can get. I wonder if we should march for this crossing. Let's head south. So we can try mercenaries. Let us hire. This is going to take almost all our gold. Let's do it. 3 years, 2,000. I wonder if we try to fight them before they join in. Alright, so if we all joined in, we might be able to win. Alright, let's go for it. Alright, sit there for a minute. Pregnancy, alright, so our wife is pregnant. Alright, let's go in. It says we're gonna win, but we'll see. We actually just caught them split up for some reason. We have a slight advantage. We caught them split up for some reason. So we lose. One of our vassals got a claim on Berkshire. Is that like mine? That is mine. Alright, good. So we captured someone. Let's instantly go to try and capture this, beat up this army next. We need to be as quick as we can with these victories. Let's see if we catch them. Nope. If we can't catch them here, then we need to... Nope, we caught them. Excellent. Alright, let's head for Winchester next. Captured Cornwall, so they have now left the war. Whose army is this? Oh, that's his ally. Oh, we need a physician. Glad I caught that. What's the best way to go about doing that? Let's take a look at our council. Can't make our vassals, though. Who's in our court? Alright, I guess let's search for a physician. Hopefully we don't find one that costs us a ton of money. Alright, you sit there for a second. Court physician. She's good, but would cost almost all our gold. You're not great. Really wish there was an easier way to go about doing this. Vassal, vassal, vassal. There's a knight. Go to court. There was someone that I had set aside that was like 21 years old. That was going to be our physician, but apparently I made a mistake or messed something up. Yeah, I'm not hiring either of them. Let's just make it... Stop. Stop. More point his court physician. And let us head down to Winchester. They're gonna run, which is smart, because if we catch them there, then we get a massive advantage. Our marshal died, unfortunately. I'm going to make it this night, just because we need as strong a marshal as possible for the time being. Alright, so if we were to... They get defending in forest. Hopefully they turn around real quick. Yep, they did. So we're gonna fight them there. We have the advantage, so that's good. I think as soon as this battle's done, we're going to... Alright. Where do we head? How many troops do you have now? He still has a lot of special troops, so I think what we'll do is we'll head for East Anglia. No, let's follow them. I don't have the mercenaries for that long. New heir, who is pretty. I can't really pronounce... Well, our wife likes that name, so we'll let her... So we have Princess... We're gonna just go with Princess G. And I'll try to look up how to pronounce that. We're being raided, but that's fine. That's minor compared to what we have ongoing. And then we'll let our troops get up to here, and then we will... Nope. Let's try to catch them here. They'll have a couple advantages, but we still outnumber them. If we can capture him and end this, that would be very much ideal. Nope, didn't capture him, but we still won, and it looks like their army has... Nope, it's still around, but... Alright, so it looks like our allies are slowly dealing with East Anglia. What is under siege? Cheshire? It's not actually under siege, though. Oh, this up here. So, I guess we can't cut across that way, despite what it looks like, so... Alright, so let's split up our armies a bit here, though. Wonder if I should actually send them there. That's probably the smartest decision. So, I think this is... yeah. So we'll siege down... We'll start sieging down Galvi's territory. Let's go ahead and ask the Pope for gold and spend that piety. There's a new leader of Alba. With a lot of troops. Alright, we also need an ally. So we can marry her to... former spouse. Interesting. Arranged marriage. I wonder if Alba... They probably would not do matrilineal. Let's do that, because we also might somehow get a claim to Alba through that. Alright, so we got the money from the Pope, so that's good. We can also call in our ally now, too, so let's call in Alba. And we don't need to worry about extending the mercenaries anymore. And then this will allow us to... Alright, so we won't be declaring war on Alba any longer. There's a Northman army coming in that I will gladly help fight. The Independence War, we are at plus 75%. Looks like East Anglia is gathering forces though, so we'll have to deal with them again soon. But if I can capture these... Oh, it's pause. If I can capture either of these or both of these, that would be ideal. And that might be enough to bump our war score to 100%. So right now, battles, which is capped unfortunately, occupying counties. One of our vassals was taken prisoner during the siege of Dover. What siege of Dover? The raiders. And then Cambridgeshire is under siege, which we're going to have to go deal with that soon. Alright, so we captured these two. They might be able to capture this before we yeah, they will capture those. Oh, they're just taking back their own territory. Okay. Prince in West Francia died. Okay, so Alba won against the Northmen, which is good. Not that I thought they would lose, but... Let's just go clear out this small force here, just in case it actually grows. We might just have enough. Oh, it's enough. We can enforce demands. The war's over. Alright. That was a bit of a stressful period there, but we successfully pulled it off, so I'm going to ransom him. Might just leave him in jail, both of them. Actually, he's definitely weakened now. I will ransom him for 100 gold. East Anglia, on the other hand, I'm not sure about. This is going to be at minus 18 because he wants a seat on the council. I don't know how to build a church, so I'm going to have to upset her. Which she has a large force too, so... I want to keep her happy. I need to try to keep him happy somehow. Oh, which reminds me. Offer guardianship, convert culture. Let's go ahead and do that. How's your health? He's feeling fine. Let's go back to swaying him. I think since he lost, vassals who cannot join factions. I just don't know how long that lasts for. Oh well. Which means I can also ransom you then. And can I ransom you? What are you in prison for? Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, I wonder if I should try to get a weak out of them. Can I ransom you? For a favor, weak hook. Yeah, give me a weak hook and I'll let you out. Alright, so I would like to try to keep him happy. However, I'm not too thrilled with the whole declaring war on me. So it's really her that I need to keep happy though. Alright, so let's make this her. How strong's Kent? Kent is very strong. And he is not. Alright, so let's make him. We're going to focus on domestic affairs. Dyfed, I might have to upset him and make that. Well, she's not very good at that though. I will make her marshal. I'll upset him, but he'll be alright. So that's still assist ruler. Our wife is also pregnant. That is excellent. We could change his contract if we wanted to, but we won't. New perks. Let's take. Let's take a man's home. That'll give us a controlled defender advantage, I think is the term for it. We will accept the invitation to this feast, but let us also work on getting a claim. I thought I had a claim developing over here, but maybe it was only while... Ah! The King of Burgundy somehow rules Meath. I declare war on you? No. Well, let's fabricate a claim here. He's also apparently a nudist. Well, he's a lunatic, guilt-ridden, irritable. Yeah, let's get a claim there. We have a warm welcome for the feast. How are we doing on stress? We're good on stress. What do our military numbers look like? We have a second daughter. Let's give her a good Catholic name. She can be Sarah. Feast a dilemma. So, we're deep in conversation with the Lord Joffrey of Ynsmore. He's a forest fighter, cautious leader. He's got some good stuff there. We could grow closer to forming a friendship with him. Let's get the 20 opinion of him, and we grow closer to forming a friendship with him. Oh, let's take a look at culture real quick. So we're still working on mustering grounds, but our learning is considered poor because it's only 8. So in another 16 years we'll have that. We're very close to getting barracks. That's good. We are getting 17 gold per turn again. Feast Heavenly Delights. We lose 30 stress and gain life reaffirmed for 5 years, which gives us a medium health boost. And stress gain minus 50%. Lady Ellen gains 75 prestige. Okay, so we lost. Kingdom of Brittany was forfeited. Kingdom of Brittany was destroyed. You got a press claim on Kingdom of Brittany. I can no longer claim to be the ruler of Brittany because I hold none of its de jour's land. That is very accurate. So I wonder if we could technically declare war on him. No, because we don't have a... Pretty sure it just said we had a claim. Sometimes with the claims I get a little confused here. I have a press claim. What does that mean? Inherited as unpressed claims by the children of the claimant. So technically that's Alba, right? Yeah. Oh, he's feeling fine, but his primary heir is someone else. Feast and Awe. So this random knight gains some. Nope, he just gained opinion of us, and we gained some prestige. Alright, fair enough. And we return home, we lose more stress, that's good. Unfair thing in Mercia. Prisoner died. Is there any other prisoners? We'll hold on to her for now, just because of the gold situation there. You... Let's recruit you. Give me a weak hook and I'll let you go. You're a mayor. I'm definitely holding you till I get gold out of you. Our numbers are still inflated, I think, by... Yeah, by the mercenaries. Which we have for another 10 months, so... Alright, so we're fabricating a claim over here. We're protected for now with our alliance to Alba. But Alba is near death now. Well, we might lose that alliance shortly. Alliance expired. We do have an alliance now. What lands do you have? You have Orkney and Dublin? Okay, way up there. So, they have similar numbers to us, so if we could get a stronger alliance somewhere. They have a lot of life, they have a lot of, yeah, a lot of men-at-arms. Oh, that's Mercia, okay. Moray would be a powerful ally, but unfortunately, as we can see, that would be... He wouldn't join in since that's his liege. We could get an alliance with West Francia. I think we do that. Let's get an alliance with West Francia, and then we can potentially look into declaring war on Alba. Starting to pick away at them, weaken them a bit. What claims do we have? Could I request a claim? The Pope would not accept. Alright. Would really like to get this territory back, as well as potentially Durham. Still have not forgiven Durham for their prior war against us. Alright, so we could change a contract. We're in line to inherit titles. Lincolnshire. Oh, these are the lands we gave to our brother. Is he married? He is married. He has a niece. Alright, so that's good. Kind of hoping to strengthen our line for the time being. Alright, so we're kind of in a holding pattern because I don't think there's any wars that I actually want to declare that I could. We do outnumber them now with the based off of our allies. How do we have an alliance with you? Oh, okay. Tuscany. I didn't realize it was Tuscany that our wife was from, technically. I think maybe we wait for West Francia to finish their war with Aquitaine. So how did he get a claim? That has to have been inherited. I don't know, because I really need to figure out a way how to get a claim on most of Alba's lands. He has a lot of gold too. Actually, we have a lot of gold too. Could upgrade our barracks. What would that do for us? Increase our levies, heavy infantry size. Or heavy infantry damage, toughness, spearman damage, toughness. That might be worth upgrading. We have less territories that we need to potentially upgrade now. Do we go walls and towers there maybe? Might be worth it. Let's build a barracks there as well. Did lose our mercenaries. We have a claim, which we'll probably instantly just go for. Let's get a claim over here as well. So we can declare a war, which we're going to do. It only costs us 39 prestige. He does not have any allies. Let's just raise all our men-at-arms. Is he really our best commander? No. Might need to invite some knights as well. Let's go ahead and do that. We should win. They do have defending on wetlands. We have successfully swayed him slightly. There's a lot of nudists over here apparently. Knight has arrived, however he is Norse. But he does have 26 prestige and he's relatively young. Let's go ahead and recruit. Let's wait and see actually. I don't want to spend 100 gold on someone who doesn't like us. Now let's take a look. Glad he has the leaf down there. Could call on our... is that our nephew? House member. I don't know what his relation to us is. Doesn't matter. Alright, so then that will give us Athlone. And then we'll start picking away at Connacht. Connacht? And then that is going to leave all of the British Isles split in half between Alba and ourselves. Does look like their troop numbers have gone down a bit. Alright, so we have enough war score. Let's go ahead and enforce demands. Disband all, and we need to grant this to someone. Do you have claims to anything? You do have claims to things, so let's not give it to you. Sure, let's give it to you. Yeah. Instantly married. Smart decision. So there is one Irish lord. However, we are going to be picking away at their territory here ever so slightly. Let's take a look and see if I've successfully... Nope, he's still part of Norse culture, but we are... He is my ward. So we'll see if it still works or not. It might not. It's still worth a shot. Lost in thought. Our daughter gained pensive, and someone should be educating her. Let's give her to our archbishop. He's 18 learning. And then let's also grant someone with better learning than me. Let's give both of them to Archbishop. Education at an end. He gained the trait astute intellectual, but we weren't able to successfully convert his culture. Alright, you are worth however much. You see, he only wants 30 gold compared to the 100 for the Norseman. Way better deal, and he has good marshal, so he can lead as well. So we'll get a claim there, and then we won't be able to declare any wars with him for a while. We can still get a claim though. How's our health? We're feeling fine. Wonder if I should try to seduce her. So right now our primary heir is our daughter. I don't know if it could potentially give Wales to our second daughter or not, so ideally we need a son. We'll have to wait and see. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and try to... I can send her a gift of 50 gold, let's do that. And then let's try to seduce her. She's brave, so she doesn't like us being craven or lazy, unfortunately. I should pay more attention to that. Also looks like there's a war ongoing. Oriel. Which is probably part of Alba, so Alba's trying to move in. Let's get a claim on all of that then. Has not happened often enough, unfortunately for us. And then, do I potentially declare war on Alba? I think we go ahead, declare war on Alba. Our numbers seem a little bit inflated, but we don't have mercenaries. West Francia is still tied up in their war. I think let's go to war for this. That's hostile. But we're not actually at war with them. Let's raise all. And then let's also work on a claim on Durham. Knight has arrived. Let's go ahead and recruit him. He shouldn't be too expensive. He's not. We have a new perk of the martial tree. Let us take enduring hardships. I see part of their army, but not the rest of them. Let's move them down there. And let's split in half. Just so that we're not losing a ton of hearts and minds. So Duchess Ida. I've been made aware that Queen Berth is very close to her sister and friend Duchess Ida. Gaining her favor might help me catch Berth's attention. So we could get... we'll get Ida whatever she asks for. I could pay off her loans, which we're not going to do. Let's just give her a weak hook and see what happens. Hearts and minds. So we get budding interest. Looks like we're under siege to the north. So they have 3,000, 5,000, 7,000. Alright, so we might have to hire some mercenaries. King Lothair. So he might join in. So let's go ahead and call in our... Alright. A lot of nudists starting to pop up as well. Let's call in our allies. Can't call him in because that's his vassal. Or liege. But we can't call those two in. Alright, so both our allies have joined in. However, he does have an alliance with Lotharingia. Who might come in. They are. I gotta quit clicking on them. Hopefully West Francia can keep them tied up. Though he is still at war. So this might have been a terrible decision to try to fight Alba at this time, but it's worth a shot at least. Alright, so we will take this. And that will give us some war score. We are going to lose some up here though. Yep. Alright, so whose army is this? Technically, yeah, let's just go ahead and fight them, I guess. 'Cause I don't know what you're doing down here. West Riding, Day area. Let's just go fight them. We'll clear them out of here and then we won't have to worry about them. So they have about 7,000 troops up there. Let's see how many we have. So we're a little shy of them. Let's go ahead and just merge our armies. And then do we go try to fight them? Let's see what they do. Our reading in Wareham. So we have another opportunity to seduce our wives, so we could. A clerk soon arrives wondering what the guest would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress Birth. So she wants a reading, so we could suggest something pious, like the small book on theism. Let's be entertained, a song of Roland, or something that would give us the chance to learn. So she's a trickster, fickle, callous, brave. This is kind of 50-50, I think, on if it actually works or not. She doesn't have a ton of piety. Let's go for something to entertain. The scheme gains awkward interactions. And we gain opinion of our guest, apparently. I should have gone with theism. Oh well. Let's go try to fight them, maybe. Who's their commander? 13 and... oh, he's 24, so I'd have to catch the smaller army first. And it doesn't look like West Francia is going to be joining us anytime soon. We're going to have to go help West Francia with their war. Go try to catch them, I guess. And our allies coming in though, so that'll give us an extra 1,000. I don't want to cross here though. So let's just wait a second and see what they do. So if I try to cross... Alright, so we'll cross there, looks like. So we get my beloved wife. Oh, good. As we're united marriage, we are now united in heart. We'd lay with her, so hopefully we can get a son. Alright, let's see if we can catch them somewhere. They're technically hostile, so I don't want to do that. Actually, no. Alright, we'll have them march here, and then I'm going to merge them. Because hopefully that will lessen the attrition. I don't know if that's actually true or not. And then if they keep just marching around, then... nope. Let's sit here for a minute and see what they do. North Hampshire's under siege. They might be trying to move back to gain territory with their allies. My wife is pregnant, so that's good. Where is... Alright, let's head southeast, I guess. And deal with their ally. West Francia is going to be upset with me, though, because I'm not helping them with theirs currently. Split in half. Let's go knock out Lotharingia, however you pronounce them. We get undisciplined recruits. So, we are observing Jarl Hrothgar as he trains some of his new levies, but the recruits under his command resemble a disorganized mob more than an army. So we can teach him what I know about command. He gains opinion of us if he will listen, and we would gain 100 martial lifestyle. We could try to cheer him up after the training is over and gain a friendship with him, or chastise him for his failure. Let's teach him what we know and see if he'll listen. Advice rejected. Alright, he did not listen to us. And we're being dragged into another West Francia war, unfortunately. Wonder if I should just offer a white peace. It's still early. Just that West Francia is going to get very upset with us if we don't send troops to support them soon. Really wish we could just go fight them, but if they keep running, we're going to take attrition crossing all their counties. I prefer that they have to do that to get to us. So we have a claim on Durham. We'll split up our armies here so that they can hopefully regain some troops and supplies. They might take this right before we can get there, but that's fine. Oh no! Our wife is no longer pregnant, unfortunately. Let's get our armies here, and then we're gonna move in. They'll have some slight advantages, but we should still win. Do gain 90 gold from our steward, so that's good. Alright, so we're gonna defeat their army. And then we might need to go try and deal with Alba to the north. Let's also just split our forces here. Did capture some folks. They actually good fighters? No, so let's ransom you. How about you? We got 200 gold out of capturing some of them, so that's good. Nope, don't actually go. Alright, alright, so they're marching north. Wonder if I should just offer a white peace. He would not accept. So without West Francia, there's not a ton we can do, and they're embroiled in 2 wars. And it looks like, if I had to guess, they're gonna start marching south with Alba. Right, let's have you march there, you march there. We do control the war target, so our war score should start to go up a bit. The one thing we need to be a little bit careful of. I'm gonna sit on this for a minute, but I might accept. The one thing that has me slightly concerned is we can't see where the Alba armies are. But if they land down there and we can defeat them instantly, then let's see what happens. I don't know if we catch them in time. How long will it take us to get there? 35 days. They'll land in 3. They'll get there in 30 days. Let's give it a shot. We can always offer a white peace ourselves. I think we're gonna catch them. If we catch them here, then they might just... Oh, they barely snuck out, but we're still gonna be able to defeat their army here. We outnumber them. Surprised they didn't come down with all their troops. But they are defending in another war as well, so that could be the cause of it. Alright, good. So we're gonna defeat the Alban army. That should bump up our war score to about 50 maybe. 45, alright. That's not bad. Let's have you march that way and you march this way. We did capture someone. Can you afford to ransom yet? No, not yet. He's not very good, but he's halfway decent marshal, so we'll hold on to him. Alright, so someone left the war with West Francia, so that's good. They're still probably going to be very upset with us. And our ally is piecing out, unfortunately. Because he is probably headed for the Holy War. We have a new perk we can unlock. We will take... Going to ride on gold. Wonder if I should take envelopment for the men-at-arms counters efficiency. Let's go ahead and take that. Sit there, and then we'll have both of them kind of march into Durham. And then, they're both running though. Let's see if we can catch them there. I don't know if we can. Can catch them there though, it looks like. They'll have the advantages defensively, but we'll still catch them and we outnumber them. Alright, so what's this gonna bump it up? So after this, we could try to march on Alba itself. That might be worth it. Or we take Durham. Maybe let's just sit on our territory. Not get too greedy, and we'll take Durham. Our wife gained pregnant again, so that's good. We're known for our dedication to our faith, so we got some piety. That's good. If we're still feeling fine after this, I might go on a pilgrimage. And we're immediately going to have to go help West Francia, even though they've not helped us out in ours. Someone has a claim on Lincolnshire. Alright, they can't actually siege that down, so that's good. We're at 60% war score. Let's keep an eye on them. We're regaining some supplies here, though, so that's good. Alba still has a fair portion of troops that we need to keep our eyes out for. At least available. And they are defending now. They have to defend an Ulster as well, which they might not be able to, so they could lose Ulster. Which also might not be ideal for us. Marital confidentiality. I'm contemplating whether to share something with my wife the next time we are by ourselves away from listening ears. So we could share a secret with her. What secrets do I possibly know about him, though? That's interesting, because I don't know any secrets about him. So I don't know what secrets I would be sharing. Let's reveal the secret. Let's have you start to march west. I don't know if I want a potential Norse army on our doorstep with almost 10,000 troops, but might just have to deal with that. Particularly, so we have Durham, Compassionate Discord. Moved by my tribulations, Duke Magnus has offered me his counsel and aid on many times, hoping to alleviate the burden of my duties. So I can either trust Duke Magnus, or I can trust Duchess Yoren of Mercia. I can try to make them have common ground with us. They both could potentially lose 25 opinion of us. Don't want her as a rival. Let's try to see if we can make them... So we befriended him, pacified her. Alright, so the best outcome there happened, so that's good. It was worth the chance. So let's go fight them there. We will win. They might still capture that right before we can get there. I think they're going to take Ulster. Hopefully after this, we will have successfully done enough to win the war, but let's find out. Alright, so we have a third daughter that we will name Juliana. Well, that's not quite enough to win the war. Let's go march on Alba. Alright, maybe not that far. We'll take a little bit more of their land. Because they do have, looks like about 5,000 that are disappearing into the water, so they might be about to go and try and take Lancashire back. This is only at 250, so we might be able to take it before they can take Lincoln back. Oh, we have that ability so that we can enforce demands earlier, right? Is that not what that is? Alright, so we won. Excellent. Let us... I can't disband all. We need to go help our ally, West Francia. Let's send them down there. We will grant Lincoln to... someone. Let's go grant it to this gentleman. Alright, good. So we successfully won that war. We now need to go help our ally, though. As is, he's probably going to be upset that we have not helped him earlier. Let's go ahead and swap that vassal around, and that'll keep her happy. Or him happy. Oop, I just hit X on something, and I'm not sure what it was. Hopefully Alba will fight these Viking adventurers, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and pin him. And I should probably unpin a lot of these folks that are now dead. I can unpin him as well. Keep her pinned, keep him pinned, and... alright, that's fine. Alright, so let's have you land there, and you land there. So this should help win Aquitaine. Potentially make West Francia even larger. Because it looks like they are successfully defending over there. I wonder if I should have them... let's have them march over here and try to help out. They'll get a bit of attrition for crossing there. Tantrum tourney. My marshal is hosting what seems to be the 100th tourney of the year. It's all I can do to keep myself awake. My mind is jolted back to life when I feel a tug on my elbow. My young daughter, G, against all the odds of nature, is wobbling around carrying a lance 4 times her size and has found an ill-fitting helmet which keeps sliding down over her eyes. Father, may I fight around in the fray? Alright, so I could allow it, but order that no one hurt her. I could allow it, may no warrior hold back her wrath. Or, this is no place for a young girl. So I've done this in the past, and I ended up killing one of my knights, and I don't remember what option I chose. I'm gonna Of course, child may know warrior. I'll allow it. This might end horribly. It's the same thing. I killed someone by allowing it. So Princess G gained 60 stress. However, she gained the trait Aspiring Blade Master. My Thane was killed. Every knight lost 40 opinion of G. Duchess Yoren lost 40 opinion of her. Every knight lost 20 opinion of me. Let's take a look at our knights. Supportive upbringing. We're gonna gain the dread. We're gonna have some upset knights though. It's not ideal. Let's take a look at our knights again. He's very upset with me now. You're upset with me. We have some peasants that are potentially revolting. Berkshire. Send an ultimatum in 46 months, alright. Wants lower county control. So we captured the son and heir of Aquitaine. Could I ransom him? I can for 50 gold. Let's go ahead and do that. The war score will go down, but we outnumbered them severely. Being raided, but that's fine. Looks like Alba is still dealing with the Norsemen, so that's excellent. Because as long as that war still goes on, that's going to just continually drain their resources. So we're going to take Vans. Now control Vans. So where should we march next? Do we go for Montague? Let's go for Montague. Now it looks like West Francia is marching after the Aquitaine army. If they can catch them, that will help. We're going to take Nantes, I think. So we're going to take this fort, we're going to take this city. We're still being raided, but I have to kind of just ignore that for the time being. We can ransom him, that's fine. Alright, so we have that. Player heir. Learning education. It's not bad, alright. Alright, so if we capture these two, I don't know if that'll give us quite enough war score. They must, so it looks like they also hold part of West Francia, which is affecting the war score negatively. I can send him up. I'll probably send them north up here. And then I can either... This Countess might join, but she does not have a lot of troops. We shouldn't have to worry about her. Let's send you northwest, and we'll take... Let's take Lyon first, I guess. No, we'll take that first. We'll siege this down. And then potentially, once this is all done, we'll have taken over... so it looks like Alba is fighting back. They have not defeated their army yet. Is Austria involved in a war as well? They are defending still. So I wonder if I should potentially declare war up there. Heresy. Bogomils and Spoleto. Where's Spoleto? Italy. Ah. So Bulgarism appears. Right next to the Vatican. Alright, so we'll conquer these lands. That's going to help out West Francia. How are you doing, my king? You're doing fine. Still relatively young, too, so that's good. We'll take prepared conscription, actually, and that'll help our gold situation. Alright, so that's good. We're sieging down these. We need to keep an eye on this army, though. See where they go. What is the West Frankian army doing? Oh, they're sieging down some lands over here, so that's good. As much as I would prefer, I don't want to fight them dead on, because I'll just weaken our numbers. When it realistically should be West Francia doing it, but because since we also have two armies up here to their one, well, they'll be able to recapture these quicker than we can siege anything down, but they shouldn't want to fight us head on. I might send our armies here and just let them recoup supplies and troops, possibly. Well, let's send you to Lyon, and then I can potentially send you there. We'll just continue pecking away at them. Support. Oh, look at that. One of our sister and best friend is paying us gold to support our war efforts, so that is excellent. Now control run-ins. Let's march up here and we'll control all this territory and go from there. I might have to actually send them there. Yeah. Alright, so then we're going to have all that. Ivar is raiding us. Not a whole lot we can do about that at the moment. Alba might have successfully... Yep. So we could potentially declare war on him next. Just to try and prevent Alba from getting more and more territory there. We have a truce with Alba for 3 years. So, alright. It's a little more than 3 years though. They have a good sized fort here, looks like, so this is going a little slow. Alright, so we captured someone's daughter-in-law. Let's go ahead and ransom her. No, we cannot ransom her for some reason. Who are you? Can we ransom you? Can ransom him for 50 gold, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll let you sit here. So it looks like they're getting back supplies and troops, so that's good. Faction disbanded. Let's actually have you march down to the capital. That should scare them a little bit. We'll try to capture this before we potentially... Alright, so Alba did win on fort. Well, I think it's still good though. Just not to have a Norse army of 10,000 up here. Our wife gained the trait pregnant, so hopefully this is a son. Although Princess G would potentially be a good queen. And we would have some claims on some counties. Alright, so we have died at an inopportune time. So King Osric of England has found peace in Christ's embrace at 67 years of age. He died of old age. Once famous for his looks, fate cursed him with a life long enough to witness his beauty slowly wither away. Queen G ascends to the throne. Some fear that the ascension of the woman to the throne might be a symptom of uncertain times to come. Alright, so there's a dangerous faction, which is East Anglia, which is fine by itself. But if others join, then we're going to have some issues. Alright, so let's get Kent in there. Lancashire. There. Let's get our Marshal here, and then let's get the Duchess there. And that should help placate the most severe. And then let's also bring our armies back immediately. Actually no. Let's have you lead that. Why would we lose? Let's have you sit there, you sit there. We need to end this war. Alright, who are our allies? We have one, which is Orkney. It's not a lot of allies, unfortunately. We're also losing a fair bit of gold at the moment. We also have a new archbishop that does not approve of us. Cornwall does not approve of us. You do not approve of us. Let us... We are not at least 12 years old, so we cannot sway. That's unfortunate. Alright, we need to get out of this war, though. So let's try to end it here. And that will help West Francia. Which is our sister and player heir. Courtly inspiration. So we could get the trait generous, diligent, or patient. I think we take diligent. We take diligent or patient. Learning +2, liege opinion, vassal opinion +5, hostile scheme resistance 10. Let's actually take patient. Schemer at court. There's a murder Marie, who's our prisoner. We can ransom this mayor. Let's go ahead and do that. We can negotiate an alliance with Duke Elaine of Tuscany. Let's do that as well. Realm will lose land. Primary heir of Tver. Why is he the primary heir? Why is it not? I'm confused as to why. Oh well, we can always declare a war there to get it back. Alright, let's try to get our armies back over. Our prisoner has died. Alright, we have an ally and our grandfather. Title claimant, not rightful, male dominated, hatred. All our knights do not like us, unfortunately, still. Captured some folks. Alright, that should be enough for the war score. And it is. Let's disband all. And our troop numbers are severely deplenished. Alright, luckily the Duchess of Mercia is also focused on Western ground, so we'll be able to improve there. Let us go ahead and ransom this child. We have a newborn son, or brother. This is our brother and player heir now. It's too bad because that he would have been ideal to take over. If Osric had only been able to hold on just a little bit longer, but oh well. Wales actually belongs to our sister now. So Wales did split. And is technically allied to West Francia. And there's a dangerous faction. Alright, which is Lincolnshire. It's our uncle and steward. Right, I'm going to put a break in here. Oh, no. Alright, 8 months, 8 months. Who are we swaying? I could send her a gift of a lot of gold. Let's do that. And hopefully that will pull her out. It might not, though. Nope, more people are joining. Might be a little bit screwed here. Can I negotiate an alliance? She's a claimant, so she would not accept. I don't know if we can get any of them to pull out. We really need her to pull out, because she has the most troops involved. It's our uncle and steward who would take the throne. I don't know what that would do to us. Might make us a vassal. And our alliance has died. Alright, that's not great. The discontent continues to go up. And I can't sway anyone. I could create some titles and give them away to people, but that might still not stop them from leaving. Alright, well, the best way... So, I think we'll put a break in here. A lot of stuff just happened. Oh, let's not pause. The keys being that England, the Kingdom of England is split. Wales has broken off from us. And unfortunately, we can't also get that alliance with West Francia. She won't join us. This is not ideal. If only Daniel had been born just a little bit sooner, he would have inherited all this land and he would not have had the same hatred that all the other knights have on him, on our sister. Is there any... Oh well, but if you've been watching, thanks for watching, and until next time.